But to be accepted, you ain't gonna never be accepted, bro. Not by me. Hell no, until you fight a real fighter. Yeah. You talking all this smack, talking about you this and you that, and you wearing 12-ounce gloves against a 130-pounder, homie. 130-pounder, bro. Your actions, bro, don't it's not keeping up with your words, Jake. It's not keeping up with your words. Yeah. Uh-huh. And bro, I don't want to fight you. You don't deserve to be in the ring with me, dog. I'm a Hall of Famer. I don't want to fight you. Hell no. Get in there with a real top 10 fighter, bro. Yeah, and be the real top 10 fighter, bro. Uh-huh. Yeah, just don't make it about money, man. Yeah, anytime you step in the ring, yeah, it can be about money. It can be about money, but make sure that fighter is real. Tim Bradley, you already know the rest. Yeah, I'm here to talk about that damn Tank and Jake Paul press conference, man. Man, there's so much I want to say, man. So much I want to say that I can't, man. I get fired. You know, my last couple of months with ESPN, man, if I say what I want to say, you know, it's really hard to really articulate it without using my cuss words, you know, because, man, Jake pissed me off, man, yesterday, man. God, he pissed me off, man. The disrespect, the level of disrespect. This ain't the first time, you know, he's disrespected a fighter, a real fighter, right? It's multiple times, man, he's done it. I've seen him do it, man. You know, he ain't funny. He's not funny, man. He's not funny at all. You know, Tank sat there and had to take it because Tank know he the B-side in this, man. You know, I think a little different than everybody else, man. You know, I do. I'm not making no excuses for Tank at all, but this is just my perspective, man. Tank had no other choice but to do this fight, man. He had no other choice. You know, he was in training for that Lamont Rose fight, and, you know, then the covers got pulled off, you know, and then this fight came about. You know, this is an inside thing, man. I swear, man, I'm telling y'all, this is an inside thing. You know, this is something that Al, PBC wanted Canelo to do, you know, because this is how they eat. This is how they gonna eat. This is how they gonna recoup, you know. As you know, PBC, they got no legs to stand on, man. You know, money going out, not enough money coming in. They got to spend their own bread, you know, for everything, you know, for everything. So, you know, they need money coming in. And their guy, Canelo, left. He with Turkey now. They wanted Canelo to do this fight. And now Tank is obligated to do this fight, man. Again, to save PBC. I promise y'all, man. I'm telling you. You know, Tank was already signed up to fight Roach rematch. He was already signed up, you know. You could just tell, man. I can tell, you know. Yesterday, listening to the press conference, I saw, like, I don't know what it was. It was something with Jalen Love, and it's like a secret. I don't know what that is. It's a secret, though. I mean, I don't want to assume. You know, maybe I should assume. Look, this Jones ain't real. It's not real. It's not. You know, but there's always a flip to something, right? And I think that's what Tank was alluding to. Like, hey, yeah, I know what it is, but, bruh, if anything changes, y'all know what time it is. I'm coming to see you, you know, because Tank know he too small to be in the ring with this man. Tank know. He way too small to be in the ring with this man. Doesn't mean that he can't win the fight. I'm just saying, man. Jake is a big strong dude. He's strong. He is. You know, he got power. He do. Yeah, he got them big old power slaps. He do. Them joints hurt. And if you know anything about Tank's history, man, Tank's always talking about this guy too big, that guy, why, you know what I mean? Like, he's always talking about, I'm a small guy. So I think that little back and forth altercation might be something like, hey, I know what it is, but bruh, y'all go in there and y'all try to knock me out or something like that. Like, hey, I'm pulling the trigger. And I don't know. I just feel like I got that from him yesterday, man. I could be wrong, but this is an exhibition. Jake Paul is the softest human being on planet Earth, bro, for real. As y'all know, he's using the game and he's using the fighters. He's hiding behind the women, uplifting women's boxing. I know they happy and they making their money, and I'm happy for him too. But this is all a part of his plan, man. This dude is a lightweight genius. He is. He's a lightweight genius, and he's definitely extorting fighters. He is, for sure, for his own capital gains. Yeah, I'll put a little promotion together. I'll take care of the women. I'll pay them a whole lot of money. Like, yeah, I'm show love here. I'm gonna change the game in this aspect. I'm gonna bring Netflix on and stuff like that. But his return is much larger than what he's doing. It is. His return is crazy. He making major money. He gonna be probably one of the highest paid athletes this year. One of the highest paid, if not the highest paid athletes this year. It might be Canelo, but he might be a good second or third for sure. So, but I feel like Tank, man, is put in this position to basically save and render PBC, man, for real. And I know, he's saying, I don't care about the fans, and and that's true. That's true to heart, man. Like, there's a lot of truth to that, dude. Like, I don't care how y'all look at it, man. It is. 1 minute we on the team, the next minute we off. For real. One loss. Shit, the Chargers, if they lose, bro, people don't jump off the bandwagon. I know it's a completely different sport, but damn, MMA fighters too, they lose. People don't jump off the bandwagon. I told y'all he ain't this. Nah, man. And he right. To a degree, he is. But at the same time, the fans are the ones, they supporting you. They got your back when you doing right. So it's a double-edged sword, man. It sucks. And I can see it both ways. I do. I see it both ways. And you never want to tell the fans that, man, because it's a slap in their face. You never want to say that. Not out publicly. And he did. So I know a lot of Tank fans are hurt right now, by his words. And, Tank has always been open about, typically saying that, like, hey, man, I'm trying to get this bread. I'm trying to get this bread. And that's that. But I'll go even a little deeper, right, in my thoughts and the way I think. So remember Errol Spence? Remember there was a guy named Terrence Crawford, chasing him down. Terrence Crawford want that big fish. He want that big fish. He's like, let me have it. I love fishing. Oh, yeah. Give me that big fish. And Spence didn't listen to Heyman. He was like, man, don't do that. Don't do that, man. Hey, you want to remain a top dog here in our stable? Bro, don't do that. And Spence, being the man that he is, and having pride in himself and in believing in himself, he did it. And you saw what happened, right? It's the same thing right here, man. And Al probably told Gervonta Davis, man, you don't need that guy, Shakur Stevenson, man. You don't need that guy. Hey, look, I told Spence he didn't need Crawford. Now, you disobeyed me. You saw what happened. You saw what happened with Spence. Now, you disobey me. Now, I'm not saying he's going to knock out. I'm not saying he's going to knock out. Shakur going to knock out Tank. But Shakur can beat him. And Al, PBC know that. They know it. So I think what Tank is doing, he's listening to what he's been told to him. He's listening. I don't think it's a thing of him being afraid, man. I don't think it's a guy being afraid, man. You know, I hear a lot of people, talking about the zestiness of Tank. And, on another note, I hear him talking about the zestiness, and I saw the little purse he had, and I saw the little nail polish and stuff he had. You know what I'm saying? I see all of that. Oh yeah, but look. Dennis Rodman, one of the coldest brothers on the planet. Coldest. Crazy as all hell. Straight nut. You know what I'm saying? He'll bang you and your girlfriend or your wife. Hey, I don't think Tank like that, but I'll tell you this. Hey, Dennis Rodman don't take no nothing from anybody. And Tank the same way, man. Tank the same. He ain't taking nothing. Yeah, I mean, look, basically what I'm trying to tell y'all is, I think Tank is real. He's a real one, dude. He is. You know what I'm saying? Growing up in Baltimore, man, if you know anything about Baltimore, man, and then growing up in that system, man, for real, you look, you got to be hard. You got to be able to protect yourself, man. And Tank has showed us, man, over the years that, he know what he's capable of doing. As far as this dumbass exhibition goes, I mean, it's 12-ounce gloves, man, and this is why I say Jake is soft, bro. Jake, it's crazy because Jake got the size advantage, and he's talking about this. Well, he has more skill and all this stuff. No duh. But you want to use 12-ounce gloves, bro? Come on, man. Come on. I fought at 147 in Vegas, man, and usually they want to put them damn 14-ounce gloves on you, or 10-ounce gloves, excuse me. 10-ounce gloves on you, because anything over 147 pounds, they got to wear 10 ounces. But shit, I'm fighting Manny Pacquiao, Marquez, I'm fighting all these killers, and we saying, hey, we wearing them 8 ounces, because that's what we about. We men, 8-ounce gloves, that's what we wear. That's what champions, that's what they wear. They wear 8-ounce gloves. Man, but 12 ounces, bruh, soft, bro. Soft. Damn soft. Man, this dude is so fake, man. Jake Paul is so fake. His whole facade, everything about him is fake, bro. With people with money, they can hide behind their money, man. They can manipulate things when they have money, especially large money like Jake got. They can fabricate things. Yeah, so like all the people that's saying, fights are set up and all that stuff. Yeah, oh yeah. Oh, that's a damn highly possibility. That's for damn sure. That damn Cesar Chavez fight, I have mixed feelings about that. Could be set up, could not. Cesar Chavez just sucks. Junior, he just sucks. He just trash. So, anybody, my grandma can get in there and whoop his ass. But yeah, Jake just, again, he's manipulating the system. He has fans, all these other fans out there that that believe in him and listens to him, and again, he fabricates everything that he's gotten. He lies, all these lies. He ain't about nothing, because if he was about something, he'll fight a real fighter. The only real fighter that he had really faced, and he didn't pick up a guy off the couch, was Tommy Fury, and Tommy Fury beat him. That's the only real fighter. And he lost. And ever since then, he's been fighting. Oh, I picked this guy and this guy from Montana, and just these, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, Jake, you soft, bro. For real, you soft. I don't care how much money you got, dog. For real. You can have all the money in the world, but it ain't gonna save you for a real ass whooping by a real fighter. It's not gonna save you, dog. You know what I'm saying? Because when we get in the ring, bro, all them contracts and shit like that, bro, no. Oh, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, man. Nope. Going against all of that. Yeah, you fight a real fighter, bro, they gonna go against all of that. They gonna knock your behind out, bro, because look, I see your weaknesses, bro. You trash. All your weaknesses, bro. You bring your hands back low every time you throw a punch or combination. You bring your hands back low, bro. That's easy taking, bro. Easy work. For anybody with a real IQ, straight trash. Yeah, you don't like that pressure? Oh, we know you don't like that pressure. Oh, yeah, and you don't even for damn sure don't like them body shots. And we know you come on with that looping right hand, that wild-ass whoop right hand. That ain't gonna land on a real fighter. Bro, for real. Man, you don't belong in the ring with Tank Davis, bro. You ain't earned that right. I don't care what you've done for women's boxing or this or that. I don't care about none of that, bro. You ain't earned that. But hey, you getting in there. Congratulations, you getting money. But to be accepted, you ain't gonna never be accepted, bro. Not by me. Hell no, until you fight a real fighter. Yeah. You talking all this smack, talking about you this and you that, and you wearing 12-ounce gloves against a 130-pounder, homie. 130-pounder, bro. Your actions, bro, don't it's not keeping up with your words, Jake. It's not keeping up with your words. Yeah. Uh-huh. And bro, I don't want to fight you. You don't deserve to be in the ring with me, dog. I'm a Hall of Famer. I don't want to fight you. Hell no. Get in there with a real top 10 fighter, bro. Yeah, and be the real top 10 fighter, bro. Uh-huh. Yeah, just don't make it about money, man. Yeah, anytime you step in the ring, yeah, it can be about money. It can be about money, but hey, make sure that fighter is real. Yeah. Make sure he's your size too, bud. Yeah, make sure he's your size. Anyways, man, look.